We're seeing now Be'ez Hashem Yisbarach, Taf Nun Vav Amud Aleph. We're starting here above B'Shem Rabbi Yehuda, the Kitzu Tachas Egov Yerushalayim. The place that's underneath the door post, that is the place where the door bangs, a certain piece of wood. So they say that anything that's underneath that is not Kaddish. Means you can go in all the way till it's mamish till the inside of the Yerushalayim, the width of the door, you can still enter. Rabbi Yirmi b'Shem Shmuel by Yitzchak Kadei sheyiyu motzeraim maginim tachteim b'chama v'ekshama v'ekshama. Why didn't they make? Why weren't they mekadosh that part of the door, the width of the door? All the people should be able to go in there. The metzora, when it's too hot or it's too raining, he can stand. It used to be a very very thick wall, let's say 5 or 6 feet thick, and that thickness is not considered kodesh because they were not mekadosh that part that's called the eguf. The Chavos say, so the Gemara asks the question, the same thing, Loi Ikichu Tachas Egef Shabbat. Oh, it's not a question, it's a statement. Also, they're not Mekadosh the thickness of the door by Harabayas. It is a question. Why don't the same reasoning should be also by Harabayas, that they should let the Zov is mishtalech chutz mishtei machlis. So if he has rain or something, he should be able to stand there underneath the by the door. And for the Gemara Mitzayra, the simple answer. Mitzayra ein le echel laha. He has no other place. He's outside of Yerushalayim. The only place he can stand is by the door. Zav yesh le echel laha b'chol Yerushalayim. He can go on a different. Doesn't have to stand there. He can go underneath any roof, any awning in the whole Yerushalayim. So why does he need to have that just in front of the Harabais? Rabbi Yochanan ben Mamadya b'Shem Reb Pinchas. Mimad anan chamir rabbanon shalchas and lein tachas egel shel Harabais. We see that the rabbanon means the Talmidei Chachamim used to take off their shoes underneath the door by the thickness of the door. They used to take off their shoes and put it there. Must be that place is not Kaddish. So the loch is you're not allowed to walk into Harabais with shoes. So they took it off. First they went into the thickness, and there they took off the shoes. So it means that area between by the thickness of the wall is not Kaddish. Rav Shol Reb Chia. Rav asked Reb Chia, Rabbi, Gagas Yishalayim Mahin. What's the rooftops of Yishalayim? Do they have Kedushas Yishalayim? Amalei, I answered, Meman, the Maslan. People say a mashal, they say it's such a parable. Pesach kazaisa, you eat a kazayis of Korban Pesach, v'aleila midbar agraya. And the howl broke the roofs. That's how people used to say that they were so strong the howl in Yerushalayim that the rooftops broke from the noise of the Korban of the howl. So the Gemara learns here that they ate it actually on the gag. They ate the Pesach on the roof, and that's where they said howl. And Mele, we see from this that Yerushalayim is kodesh. No, it's not true. The gagas of Yerushalayim are chol. According to that, we have to say that they ate the Pesach on the bottom floor, and then they went up to say a howl. That's what the Gemara says in Bavli. So we see that. So the question here must be that when Mishnah talks about Egef Melafnim Kilafnim, the Gemara understood it means for practical purposes, a person is actually has his house built very close to the Chayma, and a part of his dining room is on top of the wall. So we say make sure that people should stand in a point where it's Egef Melafnim. That's how the Gemara learned this Mishnah, that it's a practical din. And obviously nobody lives in the door. So it must be talking about a roof. So we see that a roof is Kaddish. And the Gemara Parcela Begag Mavutzel Avachotzer. That guy had a roof that was open to a chotzer. So you know that how Yerushalayim is hilly. So it's possible a person should have a roof that's also floor level a little bit further on. Such a type of roof for sure is Kaddish, because it's really like an extension of somebody's chotzer. Frag ma wat haninen chaloines oive achoimer. Yeah, so the Gemara says here, what haninen chaloines oive achoimer tilifnim. Oidi begagma vutzel aber chatzim. Same thing. We'll answer here that these windows and oive achoimer, it means also somebody has his building on top of oive achoimer, or his building is above a chaloin. Also, the Gemara answers the same answer. Possible begagma vutzel aber chatzim is it. Same thing. The answer it goes by begagma vutzel aber chatzim. Matanin nachaloin is oive achoimer tilifnim. Same thing. Va'asika hi the Omer Acha b'Shem Chanin Chin v'Yav Chel b'Chema Shura b'Ashura. It says in the pasuk by Eicha that the Chel and the Chema both were mourning. So what means Chel? Chel is there's the main wall, and then there's the Bar Shura. It means a smaller wall close to it, and that could be that smaller wall is the same level like somebody's roof. So that's why we can understand that such a place is if a guy had his roof the same level and he wants to eat on the roof, we're saying that the roof is Kaddish. Okay. So we're asking now a question, a new thing. We're asking a new question. If they were Kaddish Oiva Achoim, for sure they were Kaddish Chalain. It's only necessary to teach you for the chaloin that's on top of the eguf. Means right above the door, the thickness of the door, and right above the door there's a window. The chayma. That's usually the style they do. They make a window above the door. Let's say a few feet above the door there's a window. I've got a taimel. It's kitchu tachas eguf shushalayim. So even though we say that the whole space of the door is not kodesh, chaloin shagabe eguf kitchu. That part is Kaddish. Even though beneath that is not Kaddish, but the window, the part of the window, if somebody can walk there, and as I said, there's some roof that's the same level of that, and he walks in there, then he's Kaddish. He can eat the Korban Pesach. Tanim Shem Yehuda, Mechila is Shetachas HaHeichel Choil. The underground tunnels that underneath the Heichel is Choil. The Gagas HaHeichel Kodesh. The roofs are Kodesh. It says we have a ride from a mission. It says Medura is a shon. It says in Masechtas Toma there was a place where the Kehanim had a basic kisei bathroom, and they had there also a fireplace. They should warm up their bodies. Basic kisei shall cover it. What's the coverage? Matzo no there sheisham adam. It has like I had a lock that basic kisei had a lock. Pasuch yidesh sheisham adam. So we see from this that you can have a basic kisei in the tunnels of the Heichel. Maybe Mama's not the Heichel, maybe it was the Azora, whatever it was. You see that the Mechila is not Miskachu. So the Gemara says, no, it's not a Raya. Maybe Yosef B'chi Tzoya Tumah. Tzoya is considered Tumah. And the Kiyas, it's not clean, but it doesn't mean it's Tumah. So how can you learn out from this that actually a person that's really Tumah could walk in the Mechias, in the tunnels? But this thing is actually a good proof. It says Yoitze, somebody who had a carry, Kahanim slept in the Lishkas Beis HaMoiked, and if he had a carry, Yoitze Vayichleb B'Siba Lechas Tachas HaBira, the name is Dolkim Mekan Mekan, there's candles burning, Achim Gil Beis HaTvila, until he gets to Beis HaTvila. There's a certain Beis HaTvila there where he can toivel, but carry toivel, and then he is he's still at Tvul Yoim, he can't come into the Azara, but then it says that in the morning they sent him away because he can't do the Avodah today. Obviously, he's at Tvul Yoim. But anyway, it says there that he was walking in a certain tunnel to get to the base of Tvila. How can he walk in that tunnel? If he became Tomei, or carry Mishtalech, Chutz Shtei Machas. He has to be before his Tvila, right? Once his Tvila, it's only from the Azara. But if it's before his Tvila, he has to go out of two machmas. So, if so, how can he walk in that tunnel? In Kodesh, he should find the shortest route to get out as soon as possible. So we see that underneath the tunnel is not really Kodesh. Okay, this is the end of this daf.